hair. Have you ever really stopped to think about the biological reality of losing it? I mean, it's happening to you quite literally right now as we're speaking. But it's kind of funny how something so constant, something happening every single day, barely even registers in our minds. Think about the absolute last time you lost a single strand of hair. Can you remember it? No, exactly. You can't. And the reason for that is honestly wonderfully absurd. Nobody remembers losing hair because, well, it doesn't hurt, not even a little bit. Your scalp doesn't vibrate. It definitely doesn't send you a text message letting you know a follicle has officially left the premises. You could easily lose 50 strands in your morning shower, just quietly washing down the drain without a single physical sensation. Your body just lets it go in total, absolute silence. And yet, watch a guy discover one single gray hair in the bathroom mirror, and suddenly we are dealing with a full-blown existential crisis. The biological reality completely clashes with the emotional response. The sheer illogical panic of our own vanity is actually pretty hilarious when you step back and look at it. One great hair and boom, our entire identity feels threatened. Or, watch someone spot a receding hairline for the first time. Suddenly, they're huddled over their phone at 2 a.m., the screen glowing in the dark, furiously Googling best hair oil, with a kind of intense, sweaty desperation usually reserved for a literal medical emergency. And because we react this way, we've built these massive, sprawling industries entirely designed to defend our heads. You know the drill. The daily shampoos, the miracle serums promising you the absolute world, the impossibly expensive hair transplants. And of course, we all have that one uncle. You know the one. The guy who swears by applying coconut oil on a strict, unbending schedule, religiously every Tuesday, as if the hair gods are up there checking his attendance. But here's the biological punchline to all of this frantic activity. Hair is, quite literally, just dead protein sitting on top of a very much alive person. It's not an organ, it has absolutely no nerves, it cannot feel pain when it grows, and it definitely cannot feel pain when it falls out. Now, here's the plot twist. And I kind of want you to just lower your shoulders and sit with this realization for a second. We treat our problems the exact same illogical way we treat our hair. Think about it. This whole thing brilliantly illustrates a central metaphor. Problems grow, they sit there making a whole lot of noise about their own importance, and then, quietly, without ever asking for your permission, they just fall out. Let's look at how this plays out in real life. Say a deadline gets moved up at work. The calendar pages turn faster than you expected, and suddenly you are in a full panic. Your heart races, your stomach drops, and it genuinely feels like the world is literally ending. Or maybe someone says something slightly rude to you in a Tuesday morning meeting. And what do? We stare blankly at our walls, just ruminating. We replay the comment in our heads for the rest of the week, verbatim, coming up with increasingly dramatic and devastating comebacks while we're just trying to fall asleep. Or a relationship goes through a rough patch. You sit there in the quiet aftermath of an argument, and suddenly that heavy silence makes you feel like nothing will ever be okay again. Like this tension is just the new permanent reality for you. So here's the absolutely crucial point. We hold on to every one of these moments, these temporary spikes in stress, like they are permanent, load-bearing parts of who we are. We treat them as structural elements of our identity. But really, most of them are just hair. Let's actually test this. Think about the problems you are absolutely convinced would end you 2 years ago. Go ahead, really try to remember them. That huge crisis that kept you up at night 24 months ago. Can you even remember most of them clearly now? Probably not. They fell out, just like hair does. They detached, they drifted away, and new problems, new worst days ever, grew in to take their place. And look at where you are right now. You survived every single one of those past problems. You made it through, whether you actively noticed yourself doing the heavy lifting or not. The relief came, eventually. Now, that definitely doesn't mean problems don't matter in the moment. I mean, a bad haircut still looks pretty bad for a few weeks, right? It's frustrating. It's super annoying to look in the mirror. But the key takeaway here is recognizing that it is absolutely not permanent. What is underneath? That's what we really need to look at. Because if all of that anxiety and noise is just temporary, what is actually underneath it all? Because your problems, those temporary, stressful moments, are definitely not what you are actually made of.
underneath all that hair, the good hair days, the genuinely terrible ones, the messy ones, there's still a full functioning person. A person going about their daily life completely unaffected in their core by whether today's hair situation is thriving or in a state of total crisis.
And honestly, maybe that is the real thing worth protecting. Not the hair, but the version of you that keeps showing up. The you that nurtures relationships, that sits across from a friend and shares a quiet moment over coffee, even during a relentlessly bad week. Because here is a gentle truth we tend to forget. Everyone in this busy world around you, they are all quietly having their own bad hair days, their own invisible testing weeks. And they could really use someone noticing them, instead of all of us just individually panicking about our own scalps.
So the next time a problem shows up and it feels heavy and loud and like the absolute end of the world, I want you to take a slow, deep breath with me. In and out. Remember that it's going to sit there being dramatic for a little while, and eventually it will just fall out and make room for something new. Whenever you start to feel that panic rising in your chest, I want you to use this question to disarm the anxiety. Is this actually me, or is this just hair? Because most of the time, it's just hair. What truly matters is the life you are actually living right now, and the people in it who are worth showing up for. So look at whatever is weighing you down today and ask yourself, is it really worth missing the picnic for?